Hello everybody! Today we're drawing some Dark Souls fan art. This is the Chaos Eater from the first Dark Souls. It's my favorite monster in the series. Such a fun monster design to work with. You encounter those giant organic blenders in Lost Izalith, a lost city hidden deep underground. They shoot acid from their two hollow arms. And of course, they can grab you and toss you in their horrible blender mouth. It took me about 9 hours to draw and animate this. I did all of that on my Twitch stream. Check the video description for a link to my Twitch channel. At this point, I'm just about done with the overall shape of the monster, and I start working on the details. I also rework the colors a bit. When someone in the stream chat points out that they really have more of a green tint in their yellow. Working the arms here a bit. The monster's legs ended up being by far what took the most time, especially in the animation. That simple vacuum cleaner hose-like texture on them added a lot of busy work to the animation process. At this point, the base sprite is almost done. All I've left is to draw the mouth. Here I made a copy of the sprite to a side, just in case I screw up drawing the teeth. And with that, the sprite is done. Next step, the animation. Drawing the base sprite took about 1/4 of the time of making this whole thing. The rest of the video is sped up a little bit more, because the animation process was a bit slower and more tedious. So first I made a copy of the base sprite and erased its legs. Then I just animated them one by one, completely independently from one another, but taking care to desynchronize their animations. Each leg is ahead of the next by 2 frames if you look at them clockwise. I haven't actually looked at how the monster animates in-game. I just figured this should look fine. I also shifted the body up and down in rhythm. That rhythm isn't actually based on anything. I played a little bit with the body's angle as it moves up and down too. The top of the head wobbling back and forth a little bit. And finally, the very tedious part. Time to detail all the legs. That part alone must have taken 2 hours. Luckily, I had a stream chat to keep me company. So thanks for that, everybody. Good thing about working on something this tedious is it's pretty easy to start tuning it out. You can listen to podcasts while you do stuff like this. You can even watch video as long as it doesn't draw too much of your attention. Let's Play videos are actually great for that. Alright, here finally. All the basic details on the legs are done, but I'll still have to come back to them in a little bit. There was a bit of an ambiguous movement between 2 frames. 2 legs overlapped in a kind of awkward way. They basically swapped places. So I moved them a little bit apart, for clarity's sake. With the legs finally all done, time to animate the hands. Just making them waggle up and down. And finally, one last touch. I copy the whole walk cycle over, and I make the eyes close and blink randomly. And here we go! Finally done! That was really fun to draw and animate. Thanks for watching! Like, comment, and subscribe!